Hello, back again. We're going to do part two here because the other one I got a little anxious on and forgot a few very vital things to talk about. And one of the reasons actually that I stress zinc so importantly is one of the things that people don't realize, men especially, is that the prostate in the semen is where the zinc in the male body is concentrated. No other place in the body is it concentrated more, and for several reasons, and one being obviously that it protects and takes care of the prostate in the surrounding area, but also of course the semen, and that's what makes that is an alkali, made of alkali material, whereas the female is an acid environment. So anyway, the bottom line is there's a reason that zinc is so incredibly important. And if you're not getting zinc, or if you're taking things that are depleting that zinc, where is it first gonna, the thing that keeps fungus and cancer and things at bay, and other disease, virus and whatnot, where is it first gonna be depleted? Is gonna be in the prostate. I mean, that's where it's concentrated. So my very poor, I can draw better than that, but this is the male body, the prostate, and then of course the world. But that's why it's so vitally important that you get good healthy foods that are loaded with zinc and all the other vitamins and minerals, because they go to particular areas like this that doctors and drug companies don't want you to believe. It's simple human nature and nothing complicated. Your eyes need the things that like lutein and things that make them operate properly, and the prostate has to have zinc among other nutrients that are made up of that make up the seminal fluid. So anyway, now we've got it under. You got an understanding of why it's so critically important that the prostate and that you intake zinc, and that zinc keeps Candida, which is generally a systemic acid environment microbe, fungus. That's why you have to make sure that you get zinc, because that's directly related to the prostate. And the reason why it is so important is also is that I mentioned that what I said about the study about Dr. Mann, that they realized way back in 1996, as far as we know, that the antifungal actually shrunk the prostate swelling, is because now they're letting that be known that even GlaxoSmithKline, which is a huge company, drug company based in Britain, is letting that slip, even though they have a product called Avodart, which is for people with prostate cancer. They're letting that information get out there that antifungals actually reduce the swelling in the prostate. And why is because, you know, it's just something that they do. They hinder all the information that's factual until they can make a buck on it. And now what they're doing is, we know that statins are an antifungal. They cause all kinds of damage, but statins are an antifungal. GlaxoSmithKline has bought all the rights from Merck to basically own statins, which will reduce the prostate. So when you go out and get a statin from your doctor because he says that it helps reduce the prostate, you know darn well that they knew years and decades ago that this stuff helped reduce things that caused cancer, or that mimicked cancer, that was Candida and other things like that, fungus, yeast, and whatnot. So problems with statins, though, that is the one thing that actually got me to change my life 8 years ago, because I had such huge difficulties from my heart to my liver with statins. So you need to do plenty of research on that if you decide to go that route. Bottom line is, you know that zinc is incredibly important. You know that Candida, fungus, yeast, and all those things in cancer are too hard to distinguish, and that they're going to use the same drugs that they didn't want anybody knowing about. They're going to use those today to get you to get on something for fear of prostate cancer, when in all reality it's not something somebody should generally be concerned with to begin with. So anyway, that'll be the end of this part two. I'll have plenty more to say on it later in some notes, and please, as in part one, take a look at our website and join us there, and I'll have more notes on that and where to get information about meta-analysis and things to see on prostate cancer, so you can know the facts, because you have to get them yourself. You cannot trust sites like WebMD that are based and funded by companies like GlaxoSmithKline. So Keep your eyes and ears open, and God bless, and we'll talk to you again. Bye-bye.